Hi, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Evelyn Ackah, and today I want to talk to you directly about something that has been coming up again and again in my practice. What is actually happening at the U.S. border right now? Because if you are a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, or a business owner, or someone who travels back and forth regularly, you may have noticed something feels different. And you're not imagining this. Over the past year, we've seen a real shift in how border officers are handling entry into the United States. The rules on paper may not have dramatically changed, but the way they are being applied absolutely has changed. We are seeing more questioning. We are seeing more secondary inspections, and we are seeing more refusals. And sometimes, even when someone has all the right documents, they're being refused. Let me break this down for you. First, visa delays are serious. If you are a Canadian permanent resident from a country that requires a U.S. visitor visa, you cannot assume you can travel quickly. In some cities like Toronto and Calgary, interview wait times can stretch well over a year. Montreal has also experienced significant backlogs at the U.S. consulate. So if your company plans to send you to the United States next quarter, or you're planning a family trip and you may need a visa, you may already be too late if you wanted to go to the United States. Second, social media scrutiny is real. Many U.S. visa applications now require applicants to list social media handles in their application. Officers can review public activity that includes posts, affiliations, travel history, and commentary. For some individuals, especially dual nationals or people born in countries under additional scrutiny, this can mean extra questions or delays. Third, business travel is becoming more sensitive. There is a real difference between entering as a business visitor and entering in a work capacity. If you are attending meetings, negotiating contracts, or participating in conferences, that may be fine, no problem. But if a border officer believes you are performing hands-on work or generating revenue in the United States without proper authorization, that can result in denial or entry or future restrictions. And here's something really important. Many people still believe they can solve immigration issues by going to the border and handling it on the spot. Flagpoling used to be common. That is no longer a reliable strategy. Officers are refusing to process most applications that are based on land borders for flagpoling, and instead they're directing people to apply online instead or to go to a consulate. The bigger picture is this: cross-border travel is no longer casual. It requires preparation. It requires understanding exactly what category you fall under, and it requires honesty and consistency in how you present yourself and the purpose of travel. If you have ever had a prior refusal, a criminal charge, or even something from many years ago, decades ago, or if you have dual nationality, these details matter. Depending on where you were born, it could impact your ability to enter the United States. I say this not to create any fear, but to create awareness. Most problems we see could have been avoided with proper planning. At Ackah Business Immigration Law, we help individuals and businesses prepare before they travel. Sometimes that means reviewing documents. Sometimes it means clarifying what activities are allowed and what are not. And sometimes it means partnering with trusted U.S. counsel from our team. But the goal is always the same: clarity before crossing. If you are planning a business trip, sending employees across the border, or simply unsure whether your status could cause issues, it is worth having that conversation in advance, because being turned away at the border is not just inconvenient. It can affect your future travel. It can affect your travel record, and it can affect your peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, please share it with somebody who travels frequently. And if you need any guidance at all specific to your own situation, visit ackahlaw.com and book a consultation with one of our lawyers. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.